7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. Boop! Hello, makeup lovers. So today is day 7. Day 7. The month is flying by. And today is my nephew's birthday, and I know he doesn't watch this, but sometimes his wife does. So happy birthday, Spencer. Love you. So today is 7 swans a swimming. So let me show you real quick the picture I picked, and we can talk about it and then start putting some color on my. So blue and white is what I'm going to be doing, and I know I already did some blue look, but I'm going to try to make this a little different than the look before. I don't know, I hate to say it, I have a thought in my head. Ooh, I have a thought in my head. Isn't that a special occasion? Call the police, Allison has a thought in her head. But I have, I wish we could just take what we're thinking in our head and pop it on our eyeballs, because I would have gorgeous eye looks. If what was in my head could actually go down my fingers and go to my eyelids, I would be like Jaclyn Hill, stunning. But that doesn't usually happen. Somewhere along the line, something disconnects and my hand does not do what my head tells it to do. But then sometimes my heart doesn't tell my head what to do. Sometimes they flip around too. So you know what? My hand and my heart don't always listen to my head. Ain't that the truth? Okay. So just kind of watch what I'm doing today. And I have done my face makeup, and I used that Flower Beauty little pack again, the one that's light to medium, and I'll let you know how I'm feeling. I'm not 100% sure on it yet. I got the idea from Taylor, from that Taylor show. Why do I always do that? Like she is a TV star or something. I got it from her. I watch her a lot. I like her. I trust her thoughts. So I don't know though, because everybody's skin type is different, our tones, and it pulls a little orange on me. So we'll see. We'll keep using it for a little bit longer and I'll let you guys know. So I'm gonna start with my NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. So I'm gonna go with these 2 blue colors right here and right here. I'm gonna kind of combine those together. And then we're gonna go from there. Did any of you guys, which is a silly question because I know you guys did, see what Anya Stamper did yesterday? She did a stunning look with Hayden. Oh, I can't think of his last name off the top of my head. I want to say Rich. I don't know if that's right or not. But I am going to link both of their channels below, because what she did last night, the colors that she did, the blue, were just gorgeous. So I'm kind of taking a little inspiration from that. Because I won't be able to recreate it. But in my head, I can. In my hand, I don't know about that. So I'm gonna try to have this look a little like I want a point to it, kind of like the point on a beak. I thought I'd give it a shot. But that's what I'm going for right now, to have more of a cat eye look to it. Which, if I wouldn't have done my doggone foundation and concealer first, I could have had that little point, couldn't I? But no, Allison had to do that, didn't she? I don't know what I was thinking. I've been getting so used to doing it now because I kept getting these lovely little things on my face that I wanted to not let you guys see clearly. And then what happens to me is then I'm stuck because I have my foundation done before my eye look. Now I don't use these as much as I thought I would, because, and maybe I should have used the white base is probably what I should have done instead of my Makeup Revolution, because I don't think the pigments are as bright or stunning as they could be. And maybe with a white base, it would have came out a little bit better, but c'est la vie. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. But, so how you doing? I know that's annoying, isn't it? I'm sorry. I'll try to stop. I don't make any promises, but I'll try. I'm just, like I said, I'm just kind of going between these two colors. I'm putting some on and then putting the other one on until I get a blue look that I like here. And then we're gonna cut the crease. I know, you haven't seen me do that, have ya? Not much. What's so funny is before anybody started to watch me, I did a lot of cut creases in the beginning. And then for some reason, I don't know if I got scared because people were actually watching me. Before it was like nobody was watching me, so it didn't matter what my looks turned out to be because nobody was there to critique me and say that stinks or you did a good job or anything. Except for family, you know, and they're either going to be way too nice or way too critical, as every family member knows about their family. They are your best cheerleader and the worst person in your life sometimes with the comments that they can make. So I'm just trying to blue this up. I want blue. And this look might be a little avant-garde today because I have ideas. I have ideas for my eyebrows. I have ideas. So we're gonna see how this is gonna turn out. Already in my head, I realize I'm gonna have to stop this for a minute because I forgot to bring some stuff over here. So in a second, I'm gonna step away and then come back again. So, all right, what do you guys think? Do you think that's about blued up enough? And believe it or not, I'm not gonna blend this out. Anya, you are completely and utterly taking over my brain. And I like it. I love Anya. Anya found me on this YouTube world. I tell you that story, you know. I'm plodding along with my 8 subscribers, and all of a sudden, Anya comes along complimenting me, you know, and saying such nice things on my videos, and I was like, dang, this is a nice lady, you know. And then I watched her, I'm like, wow, you know, she's really good. And I liked it because she talks. Okay, I'm gonna say stuff, and I'm not meaning any insult to anybody in their YouTube channel. Really, I'm not. Because everybody has the right to run their channel how they choose. And I do not like anybody to bully another channel. All right, let me get the stuff that I need and then I'll come back in. So, I think y'all know about cutting the crease. So I'm gonna take a little of my Shape Tape and I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand. Just like a professional. Actually, I'm gonna get a little bit more. Because I don't wanna, yeah, this one's about hit its peak. This was light. I actually have had this a lot longer. I've had this since last winter, so I'm probably thinking it needs to go into the empties category. I got this from, all right, I'm gonna try to stay on one subject first and then go on to another and go on to another. All right, this is how I cut the crease, and I probably didn't come up with any invention, but I'm gonna tell you, if there are any people out there with hooded eyes like myself, I mean, they're not completely, but that's what they look like if I don't go like this all the time. So when I do that, then this part of my eyelid hits up to this part of my eyelid. So what I do when I cut the crease is I put some concealer, and then I take some glitter glue and I mix it all together, and then I use this to cut my crease with. So I have a little bit of concealer and I also have a little bit of glitter glue, so hopefully that keeps, the idea is to keep the glitter or the shimmer or whatever I'm going to put on my eyelid and not up on the upper part of my eye. So if you ever have a problem like that, and when you cut the crease and everything, maybe try that and see if that helps you. I've noticed it works. I mean, it's not great, but it does work. So okay, so my thing about other people's YouTube channels. So, here's the deal. Everybody has the right to do what they are comfortable doing on their channel. Sometimes people, you know, are just interested in just getting a look out without a lot of jibber-jawing, like I like to do. And they speed through it and they put music on and all that. I think that's awesome. I am not like that. And I'm mostly not like that because I never figured out in editing how to do that. And second of all, I like to talk. I think you guys have figured that out by now. So, okay, now I'm going to kind of keep that shut for a second while that dries a little bit. How about I look like that? I'm just going to look down for a second, guys. So, I'm going to wipe this off my hand. I just hope and wish that everybody would give everybody, I'm just going to pat this a little bit, the respect they deserve, and not criticize another channel because they don't do what you do. So I like everybody's channel and I like everybody's format because it fits who they are. But I do not like it when other people critique other people's stuff, because I've seen it before in the comments. I just don't, you know, to each their own. Everybody's different. So, all right, I'm going to use the Saharan by Juvia's Place, and I'm going to go into Amman, the white right here. So, and I just love these. They're just so pretty. I mean, come on, look at the packaging. And for the money, it's, you can't beat it. So, I'm sorry, I'll get off my soapbox. But what I noticed about Anya was that she was like me in the fact that, you know, she was a talker like me, which I appreciated because it helps me get to know people a little bit more too, you know, when they're talkers, instead of, you know, always fast forwarding. And there's a time and place if you need to fast forward through your stuff. I get it. People get bored and people's attention spans, you know, have to go on to something else. But I've also seen some bullying on here, you know, about not wanting to watch a channel because, you know, that person talks too long or blah, 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 or anything like that. And I just don't find that acceptable, you know. Just because what I do doesn't what you do doesn't make my channel any worse than yours or any better. It's just different. So, and that's it. I'm sorry. It just was something I was feeling today. Okay, I'm going to take, not that brush. Not that brush. How about this brush? No, not that brush. I know, I'm sorry. All right, I'm just gonna take my BH 143 and I'm just gonna dip back into Amman. And I'm just gonna get areas that I need to hit still. So that's it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that came across harsh. I didn't really mean it to be harsh. I just appreciate everybody's format, and I just wish everybody else would do that too, you know? And it's none of you. All of you who watch my channel, obviously, like it because you comment so nice things and tell me, you know, you enjoy my stories. But there are others out there. Oh, luminous one. Well, I tried this NYX one, and I'm not impressed with this one either. I don't know. I watched Angelica Nyquist. I know I'm saying her name wrong. She had, and they were fake eyelashes, but she had coated them with blue mascara, and they were blue. She had a blue look that was stunning, and I'm like, oh, I can't do it, you know. Well, maybe if I would have painted. Let me see something. These Vivid Brights. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something. Yeah, if I paint if you paint these on the tips, all right, that's giving me some blue. You guys can't see it, but that's at least giving me some blue. I like these, but these ends fray really, really easy. You have to be really careful when you put it back in, or they'll just start splintering apart, and then they're unusable, which is a pain in the butt because they only last for so long, and then you can't use them anymore. Okay, I'm going to use this blue for the under eye. I'm going to put this in my lash line. So I'm not hating this look. I'm going to put this one in my lash line, then I'll use the other blue to make it all, why can't I think of the word? I'm just going to use the other brush to, you know, words that I can't say. I'm going to tell you another story of my childhood. I feel like sit back, relax, let me tell you another story. After I got on my soapbox earlier, I will get off. Oh, I got something else to show you guys too. Okay, so let's see. When I was young, my parents were redoing my bedroom, like painting it and stuff and putting some new carpet in there. So while that was being done, in our house that I grew up in, when you went upstairs, there was just a huge landing, just a huge room. And my brothers shared that room. They both had beds in there. And while my room, which was a room off of that, was being done, because I was the girl, so I got my own room, I had to stay in there with them just to sleep, you know. I changed clothes and somewhere else, but just to sleep. I slept in the same area as my brothers did. Okay. You guys got to picture this. We lived right across from a funeral parlor. And because I want you guys to understand the creepiness of this story. So one night, my bed was up against like a wall like this, and I could see into my bedroom that was getting redone. And I woke up in the middle of the night, I don't know why, and I looked into that room, and swear as I'm sitting here, I saw a being coming halfway out of that wall. Well, Allison screamed like her life depended on it, and I felt like it did, because there was a person coming out of the wall and they were going to come get me. So of course my parents came running up the stairs. My brothers are like disoriented, like what is wrong with her now? And of course my mom and dad are like, what's wrong? What happened? What did your brothers do to you? And they're all like, we didn't touch her. And for once I wasn't trying to get them into trouble, and I was like, no, there's a monster coming out of the wall. There's a monster. You know, And when my parents came in, they turned the light on. Well, the monster disappeared when the light was on. And they assured me they went in there and there was no monster and blah, 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 blah. And they settled me in and I rolled over and I believed them. And they went downstairs and I refused to look into that bedroom. I was like, no, I'm not going to look in there because if I look in there, I'm going to see it again. No, I'm not looking in there. I'm not going to look in there. I looked in there. And again, I saw this being coming out of the wall. And again, I screamed like a banshee. By that point, my brothers are just beyond irritated with me, you know. Their dorky sister keeps screaming. So again, my parents came running up the stairs, turned on the light, the being is gone. So, my dad's getting a little irritated with his daughter, who he adores, because who wouldn't have adored this child? And he's like, okay. So he's like, what's going on? And I said, there is a white ghost, I didn't know if I called it that, but coming out of that wall. Or that, yeah, the wall over there. So they're like, we don't see it. I said, he only comes out when you guys turn off the lights. So they turned off the lights, and lo and behold, there was that being. I'm going back into that white, and I'm going to highlight the inner corner here. There was that being again coming out. I'm going to take that down just a little bit into the lower part of my eye. And my parents saw it, and they're just staring at it at first, because even they're like, what the heck is that, you know? So they look for a few minutes, and of course I'm like still screaming, ah, there it is, there it is. And my parents go over there, and they're trying to figure it out. Lo and behold, do you want to know what it was? Let me tell you what it was. It was the lights from the sign from the funeral parlor shining in such a way that it made it look like there was a ghost coming out of my bedroom. So, we figured that out. My brothers were just like, how long is she going to be sleeping up here with us? Of course, I still didn't believe them 100%, so I got to go downstairs and sleep with my parents, and I think my brothers were like, good riddance to her, because she's a pain in the butt. But I knew it wasn't. After I got older and I went up there and I explored it, and yeah, it's just the lights shining in. I'm not saying there aren't ghosts in the world, but that wasn't one. Although, not this home that I live in, but another home that I had a few years ago. All right, I'm going to try a little bit more of this mascara on the lower lash line. See if this can be better. I was letting my friend stay there because she was having some domestic issues with her boyfriend. He was not a nice guy, and she needed to hide out somewhere. And at that point, my mom was sick, so I was staying at home with them more. So I was like, sure, you know, go ahead and stay there, blah, blah, blah. She went back to him later, but whatever. But she told me, she's like, why didn't you tell me there were ghosts in your house? I said, there are no ghosts in my house. What are you babbling about? She's like, Allison, swear to goodness gracious, doors used to just open by themselves in your house. And I'm like, never happened to me. Okay, I'm going to do something a little weird. Not that not painting my eyebrows blue wasn't weird, or this whole little eye look. But I'm going to put some blue lip liner on my lips. Like this. So are you guys done with your Christmas shopping? because I haven't even started. Most of it's going to be like gift certificates and stuff. Okay, I'm going to be using this. This is from that Jordana collection that I told you about. They had this again at that Walgreens, so I decided to give this a shot. So let's see what this looks like. Has a little bit of a smell. I knew this would be basically just like an iridescent color, so that's why I colored my lips in with some blue. Aren't they pretty? Gorgeous. Okay, we're gonna start with the white one because it's even got some iridescent blue to it, so, and then we're gonna go to the blue one, and I'm not gonna put a string on my face. Who dares me to go out in public like this? Who thinks that I won't go outside like this? Because if you think I won't go out there, you guys have not known me well enough yet. Oh man, looky what happened. I'll fix it. I'll wait till it dries and then I'll get rid of it. Get a little bit more of this on. Try not to drop it. Alright, I'm going to put this on my nose. I'm not going to put the blue on my nose, even though this is very iridescent. And now we're going to put a little bit of that. I'm telling you, Wet n Wild has some highlighters going on. They definitely do. Oh, don't let me forget. I want to show you something real quick. I'm just going to show it to you because I'm going to show it to you soon. All right. Let me do this first. So, what do you guys think? I know this is a little crazy of a look today. Oops, I better not do that too much. I got a candle behind there. Catch my hair on fire. So this is my Seven Swans A-Swimming. So this is my blue and white kind of look that I wanted to do. And again, I want to do it a little bit different than the look that I did before that was blue. So I think I did a little bit different. It looks like I'm freezing to death and my lips are blue, but I kind of don't mind it. I wish the white liner would be better because I'd like to have it kind of sweeping across, but it is what it is. You work with what you have. So I like it, guys. You guys can give it a thumbs down or not. Don't give me a thumbs down, please. So, okay, that is it. I just want to show you one thing that I got in the mail just like 15 minutes ago. So I thought I'd show it to you. I got the new palette from the Zodiac collection. This is called Love Signs, and it comes in this. And then this is what it looks like. And I'm gonna do a review on it. So, and then this is the inside of it. It's got a mirror. And drop it, Allison, that would be awesome. So, this is what it looks like on the inside. Isn't it pretty? And it's got a decent sized mirror. It's got a decent sized mirror going there. So I'm not going to get into it too much because I'm going to do a review on it with you guys. So I will be getting in touch with you on how this is working out. So this will come up either maybe tomorrow, along with my 8 Maids of Milking. I'm not 100% sure what the next one is. I'm gonna have to look that up. After 7, I get a little confused about what they all are. BH also sent me a little sample of foundation, but it's in like brown. I am not that dark of a skin, so maybe I can use it as a contour. I'll give it a shot and see how it works, because I would have loved to have used it to see how it works on my Makeup Mondays that I'm gonna make sure I get back on Monday. I don't care if I have to do 2 videos. I'm gonna start trying to be better at that. So, okay, I won't keep you guys here any longer. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry my stories weren't as interesting. I'm sorry I got on my little soapbox. I apologize if I offended anybody. That is never my intent. I just want everybody to get along and to be nice to each other and accept what everybody brings to the table, whether it's your cup of tea or not. If it's not, then don't subscribe to that person's channel. You know, there's a million people out there to subscribe to. You don't have to subscribe to somebody that you don't like their content. It's silly. You know, it's silly for you. It's not good for the person that you're watching, because you're gonna want them to change, and they're just not going to. Who they are is who they are. I'm whom I am. Yeah, that was not correct English. I know it wasn't. But I don't think I can change for you guys, even if you wanted me to. So don't ask another person to change who they are. And again, I'm not talking to you guys, because the people that watch me in general are good. But if somebody runs across this who generally doesn't know who I am, I just kind of want to talk to you. And also, I'm talking to somebody out there who I don't think subscribes to my channel, but likes to give me feedback through a family member that I never asked for. So maybe I'm kind of talking to them too. So, okay guys, I'm done. I hope you enjoyed today. Hope you enjoyed 7 swans a swimming. And actually, eyelashes would have been nice with this, but since it's like 6 o'clock at night, I'm not popping those on my eyes just to pull them off again. So, maybe I can get myself better tomorrow and start filming a little earlier in the day. That would be awesome. So, okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you have a good day or a good night, depending on where you're at. And I will see you guys soon, okay? Mwah.